Willie Lynch. And what Willie Lynch, who was a slave master on the island of Jamaica, what Willie Lynch did, he broke the man.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke!
In the presence of the woman, put fear in the woman for his evil against her man, and made the woman so protective of her male children that she made them weak.
You weak people, you're all weak.
And her females strong. And now you got girls that are strong and boys that are weak. Because your love for your male child, particularly in the South, when that boy showed some get up, you said, get up, get on up north. You got an uncle in Chicago, go on up there, boy. Because if you stay down here, you're going to get killed and you're going to get us killed. Get out of here.
You ought to hop a jet out of here.
So he didn't feel like he should challenge the enemy. For his own safety, you protected him.
Women are teaching their daughters to go off and be independent, not to need a man, not to need this. But when it comes to their sons, they still want their sons to do all the things that the husband or their man should have been doing.
Oh, that's not right. No.
And what's happening is we're sending out weak men and these strong, independent-minded women. Women are raising the men that they hate.
At least we can all agree on that.
So when you find a no good somebody who you want to cuss out and beat upside his head and think about the fact that he was raised by his mother. So you can't get mad with him.
Am I right or am I right or am I right? Right.
And my son told me this when he was 17 years old. And it crushed me, but I needed that.
Just tell me the truth.
He said, if you really loved me the way that you said you loved me, you would have taught me how to survive in the situations that you were afraid of killing me instead of protecting me and not teaching me how to protect myself. And that is what happens when mothers think that they can raise men. We don't teach them how to protect themselves the way that a man teaches a man how to protect himself. What we do is we coddle them and we become this wall of security that come crashing down when they get to smelling themselves and they in their 18s and 19s and now he can't live in your house no more.
Get the fuck out my house! Are you serious? Get that shit out my house!
And you send him out into the world unprotected, and that's why he resents you.
Facts. Because it indirectly disrupts their understanding.
Yes.
You love them so much.
The birth of a villain story.
Yeah, you're right. That's true.
Right? Like that's the birth of a villain story. You know how a lot of villains have complex relationships with mommy?
Yes.
And it's like, because I love to hate her, I know that she only did it because she loved me.
Yes.
But if she really loved me, you would have taught me how to protect myself. Instead, you
kept me away from it.
That is true.
Alpha.
Yes.
The rest of the men beat them almost to death.
And they said it will scare the women so bad that they will stop depending on those men. He said what we'll do is we'll reverse nature.
How was I?
Right.
In a woman's natural state, she will naturally depend on her men. That's how God created us. We love feeling safe, we love feeling secure, and men love giving that. That is just natural.
That's how it should be.
And he said once those women see that, they will become in a frozen, independent state. And what they will do is they will raise all of their young men to be weak and docile.
But only in their minds.
In their mind. But
strong
physically
in body.
strong. Because she don't want them to die. And she will create her daughters to be the same as her.
Independent.
To be independent and not to lean on those men.
I'm a strong black woman, and I cannot be intimidated. I cannot be undermined.
And he said, we will not have to do any work anymore. Those women will make sure that those men never rise up again.
Right.
And I think the devil has always known that.
Right.
If you want to get a group of people, get their males.
If you want to get to
make them men silent.